Hello and welcome back to Full Steam Ahead. Today we are checking out Wizard of Legend 2 Early Access. This game just came out today, and I'm super excited. I'm a huge fan of the original Wizard of Legend. This is a roguelike wizard game where you are running through an arena, fighting enemies, fighting bosses, and collecting loot to eventually overcome every challenge ahead of you. I don't expect myself to handle this well on one of my first runs. I completed a little tutorial run before this video. But let's jump in, check it out, and get a very good first impressions and recommendation on Wizard of Legend 2. I fully expect to play a ton of this game. All right. I think I just deleted my game. So I guess we're starting over. Delightful. Alright, I'm going to skip through a good amount here. And I'm going to start with a different element that I started with previously. So you can see here I've got a basic attack on my X button. I am using a controller. I've got my Y key, which is sort of an AoE, meaning area of effect suck or vacuum. And then on my right shoulder button on my controller, I've got a stone Nova, I guess you'd call it. And we're hopping right in. We're now fighting enemies. And of course, I must always collect all of the loot. That's very important because if I don't have loot, then I can't purchase things from the shop. Now, I did say before, I did play a lot of Wizards of Legend 1, and this game plays very much like it. The art style is a bit different. They've moved into a more 3D style. 2.5D, I guess you'd call it.
We support you on your journey beyond the battlefield.
And I really like the new style. I especially really love this dash animation. I think it's really clean. It's fast. It looks fast, and it's responsive. And then I love the effects on the cloak as you sort of come out of it. All right, and then this is pretty much what the game is all about. Running through a series of sort of not linear, but partially linear levels to reach the end goal, which hopefully we can see a boss. I'm going to try to do a run here, at least to the first boss, and then I may go silent after that. All right, signature spell. So this is when you fill up your mana bar at the bottom left of the screen. You can see my mana bar fill up. You get what is called a signature spell. It's a more powerful version of the spell, and I picked this Wind Mage, and the signature spell we'll check out right here. So it puts down sort of a tornado. That's pretty funny. Oh. I can't believe I deleted my save. It's so funny. It's okay. I'd only had 30 minutes in the game. All right, so now I've reached the end of the first stage here, which means we have to select a relic. I don't have a Lightning Arcana, so this one is not going to be useful. Revenge means I'm getting hit. I don't want to get hit, so I think we're get this evade chance. It says evade also triggers your revenge effects, so I wish I could get both of these. But unfortunately, I can't.
Every challenge
and we continue on to the second stage.
One step closer to become the Wizard of Legend.
It is no simple task.
Now, one thing they've added in this game that I think some people really enjoy and some people don't are the voice actors. Now, one quick question is, can I disable the voice actors? you can reduce the volume of it, so that's fun. I know people were having issues with that, so if you are not into the sort of background commentary, you can totally turn that off. I actually quite enjoy it. It's very kitschy and goofy, so I don't mind it very much. Now, when this game had a demo about 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago, they did talk a lot. And it never really got to me, but I'm sure if I played a good amount of the game, it would eventually do so. I have my signature ability powered up. You can see as I have it powered up, it slowly drains. So I want to find an opportunity to use it, which right there we got one. And the reason they have it drain is because they don't want you to just sit there and hold it forever. We've got a hidden chest here. And one thing I like about the different elements in this game, so I picked the wind element, but the different elements in this game all sort of have different, how do I say it, like different play styles. So I think fire is very sort of ranged in general, whereas the wind spells are very quick and punchy, and the stone ones hit really slowly but really hard. So like sort of your classical different elemental traits. So something I really enjoy. Hopefully we can discover a couple of the other elements. I personally really enjoy the water element stuff. It's really sort of, it flows, it knocks back enemies, and you can knock them into walls and things like that. And I find that really fun personally. If I were a bender from the Avatar universe, I would definitely be a water bender if I could choose. Now these enemies have, or this enemy here has an armor bar, and the armor bar means it doesn't get stunned by my attacks, which means they're exceptionally dangerous. Those big skeletons
I
are
was counting the
particularly
boulders
annoying.
that elite skull diggers throw. Your victory interrupted the study.
All right, so we are on to a boss. Hopefully I do not embarrass myself here. I might just do that. So you'll see when this boss comes, they're very dangerous enemies. They do a lot more damage to you. And there's also a stun bar that fills up. And when the stun bar fills up, you can start wailing on them for bonus damage. And they've all got a fun intro.
You've done well to get this far, but prepare to be stonewalled.
Very Saturday morning cartoon. And a red flash to indicate they're about to attack. Ooh. And you can see his stun bar is about filled up. There we go, he's stunned. Very good. And then once they're at a certain level, they start to cast a super ability just like this. this oh. Alright, I think we have successfully defeated this enemy. Now the first boss is pretty light work. Luckily I have done this before, so I kind of knew his moveset.
Respect. But complacency.
And then when you defeat a boss, you get a special meta currency. So you can spend that meta currency outside of your runs. And then also you get a bonus, as many roguelikes have, a bonus item. So in this case, you receive something called a Forgotten Arcana. And Forgotten Arcana are effectively just improved spells from what you currently have. So here I've got a charged ring. So this looks like a charged ability on my AoE stone. We've got Whirl Dash. It says dash forward and then get an air vortex that pulls enemies. And then we've got Aeromancer's Lunge. Flurry of punches and kicks. As the combo reaches peak, channel the remaining energy. Do focused wind charge thrusts. I think I'm going to take this one, as I personally really like that sound. Actually, let's take the Whirl Dash. Why not? Let me know in the comments below if you've played Wizards of Legend 1. It's a really, really good game. If you've not picked it up, I think it's really cheap right now because of the release of the second one, so go ahead and check it out. Oh, I like that. It's just like it's got 2 charges too, so I can use it really well, especially with my AoE stone attack there. Yeah, but Wizards of Legend 1, I had many, many hours in. I've beat it a few times. I don't think I fully cleared it. I definitely didn't 100% it. But it's a great game. And I'm thinking that and hoping that they're going to take what they learned from that game and apply it here. I can really see all the bones from the first game done here. And hopefully they use this early access period to really improve the game even further. Great, so we've got a little crystal here. This will give me an improved spell just like the other crystal did. It's not going to be a Lost Arcana, but it'll be a stronger ability. So let's go ahead and check this out. Do the little fight challenge. Alright, 10% crit chance. Undamaged enemies. This one's obviously terrible, I think. Fills 15% of signature charge on use. That is really good, so we're going to grab that. Any way you can get to fill up your signature bar, I personally find to be really strong. Some of the best runs I had in the very first game were when you could find a way to boost your signature bar as much as possible. Because you also gain immunity when your signature bar is, or when your signature is activated. Now in this case I'm putting down a tornado, so I don't get to keep that immunity for very long, but it is still there. Ooh. I love games that have a dodge button that you can, like I'm attacking, but then I can still cancel into a dodge. That is always a great feeling, I personally think. And you can really get mobile with these wind abilities. Now, the other run, the save file that I deleted, I started as a fire mage, and the fire abilities were pretty good. I don't think there's any truly bad spells in this game, just different ways of playing. But unfortunately I can't show those to you because I did delete those, so it's such a funny little thing to have happened. Alright, oh, and then I fell in the pit. And that would be a really goofy way to lose the run, wouldn't it? I'm really liking that crit chance on my punches. I'm hoping that the game will give me some health here so I don't just roll over. Is there some in this chest? There sure is. Gave me about 30 health there. Now we've got a tough enemy. Okay, maybe not that tough. Okay, there is a tough enemy. Let's take him down. Oh! Alright, good work. And I believe this should be the end of the level. And we're about to encounter another boss. Let's see if this guy has some health for us. He sure does. And maybe we can pick up another item here. After dashing, you have 50% crit chance. Huh. Okay, let's see what she has. Let's see if we can pick up another spell instead. Submerge Strike. 10% crit chance. Submerge yourself in the ground. Okay, I'm liking the way this sounds. And I did say earlier I like water abilities, spells, whatever you want to call them. So let's... It says airborne. Yeah, let's try it out. So you can have up to 5 spells. I find that Spells are harder to acquire in this version of the game than in the first, but that's not a bad thing. It's just a different way of playing. And I have not beaten this boss yet, even in the demo, so maybe I'll do it right here on video for YouTube. We got a little girl and her swamp troll. It's basically fighting Shrek. Not that Shrek is a troll, Shrek is an ogre. Although that could be considered an ogre. Oh, I got an evade. Well, this is an interesting ability. I don't know what this does. It does make me immune, which I kind of like. I don't think this does anything to the boss. Oh, it did a little bit. Should be stunned here. Very good. Okay, so it puts me immune, and then if I tap the ability again, it pops me out of that immunity. Alright, so he's going into his ultimate ability here. Just gotta do some dodging. Watch the boulders. It's kind of scary. I do know his abilities now. It's not helping me out. I just took 40 damage. I don't like that. Oh no. Let's take him down. Don't hurt me. I wouldn't like that.
Bahadur's club hits hard.
I have died. That is okay.
Best to keep your distance,
we
all right.
are good there. Alright, so you get some stats here at the end screen. You can see sort of a review of your run, just like many other roguelikes provide. And then you're taken back to the hub world. So you're taken back to your little bedroom here. I'm going to go ahead and skip the cutscene. So over here we've got customization. This is not purely customization as far as I know. I could be wrong, but I think that these generally have different, at least they did previously, different abilities, but it might just be pure customization. And then I suspect there's quite a bit to do here in the hub world. This game is, what's new to this game is multiplayer, so you can now play with a friend, which is pretty fun. Over here's a mirror that I haven't unlocked yet, and I suspect you can go downstairs. And I believe Merlin himself is behind this big door.
I'm Merlin, I'm a ground man.
Except they call him Moulin. Over here we got a bulletin board where quests are acquired, although I don't think you unlock that until the end of your second run. And then here we've got a little training area where you can try out your abilities that you've selected. Including your signature ability. That's what this mana orb gives. And then over here we can learn
a few chaos. Go ahead.
Some new skills. I personally really like this breakers.
The arcana before you are raw power. Their true strength lies in how you master them.
And let's grab these earth knuckles, just for fun.
Finished.
Ooh, and there's a dragon.
Your arcane is crafted. Tomi, the living spellbook awaits. Equip your arcana. The right one in your hands changes the game.
Okay, so here, before you start your run, you have the ability to customize your starting spells. I just picked up 2 new spells, so we're going to go ahead and try those out. So we have this Stone Fist, which is like a slow, strong punch, and we've got these Water Dragons, which is like a cone AoE damage ability. So we've got sort of some synergy here. We can suck them in, punch them around, that type of thing. And this should be a good time. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my microphone and head into another run and continue recording. But thank you so much for watching. Feel free to give me a like below and subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching Wizards of the Legend 2. Check it out right now on Steam. I've been having a great time. It is in early access, so if you want to wait for the full release, you'll have to wait a little bit for that to happen. But if you want to see more gameplay, stick around. Watch me run through the game. And if you want to pick it up, there is a link to the store page below. Again, have a great rest of the day, and see you in the next one.
After all my time mastering new arcana, I realize one truth. Power alone isn't enough. To become Wizard of Legend, you must embrace the essence of each battle as it unfolds. Remember, your path is clear. Become the Wizard of Legend.
But Hieronymus stands at the end of this journey.
And only the worthy will face him and survive. Defeating him is no small feat.
I was counting the boulders that elite skull diggers throw. Your victory interrupted the study. I found the tiny spirit doll you chose for this run in the healing room. It seems to be payment for services rendered. Health for health, aid for aid. The relics you might have discovered in the trials, remnants of a time when magic thrived. Now, as they fade, these relics are our last link to the ancient powers.
You're a few hits from expiring. Focusing on trying to reach the next healing room should be priority.
You think you can match my lightning-fast pace? I'll leave you in the dust! This may come as a shock.
Oh my! You're one of you know. Oh. Catch Mulan in the training ground. She's all about those relics, and they'll help you knock out more tasks.
Ancient, with enough... Your first relic is in the chest over there. Mimi, the relic-holding chest, is far more agreeable than most in the trials. You can calmly choose your relics from its storage without worry.
Just keep your focus. The Arcana will...
Hey, couldn't resist seeing you in action.
Alethea, you shouldn't interrupt.
All right, I'm out. Hey, I'm back. Just a quick reminder, I'll be announcing the task board stuff.
Any task board updates then?
And nope, not yet.
Then leave the channel, Alethea. Many wizards are knocked down by elite forest witches' projectiles, but they didn't mesmerize you. You haven't seen anything until you face me. This victory is only...
See how that enhancement gave your charged ring the ability to do serious damage when it's fully charged? It reminds me of our bodies. When you're healthy and fulfilled, that's when you do your best work. Yes. I knew that Big Bad Bahadur would have nothing on your skill and might.
I'm betting you can handle this. Can't wait to see.
You're a few hits from expiring. Focusing on trying to reach the next healing room should be priority. Sand mages are skilled at ranged assaults. You'll need to dodge and weave to get nice and close.
When Madame Moulin took me in, Nasruddin's been teaching me so many cool things about his inventions. He even let me crawl inside one.
I have been expecting you. I choose a rune, and I... Spend wisely, and I can unlock runes that open up new strategies for the trials. Runes influence the trials, bending the rules to fit your...
You've amassed quite... Alethea is rather young to run the task board, but she...
Listen. With Fireball available, please don't solely rely on that arcana for everything. It's a stereotype for a reason.